forward?
Plenty to improve upon, from that performance. Really pleased with the effort and the how that our guys played with. Going to continue to clean some things up at times in critical situations. Run and pass game both. Was pleased. Developed some pass rush. Thought that third quarter was some of the best football that we've played to this point in time, and we just got to continue to change our best. So there's a lot of things to take away from that, both good and bad, that we've got to continue to move forward with and improve.
What do you need to do to generate takeaways? It's Big Ten. You've only had a couple.
Yeah, no doubt. For us, it's about trusting our training, right? We got to put our guys in a position where they can play fast, and when they play fast, they're able to use the ball disruption, that we teach them and work daily. Whether it's second man strip, catching the ones they throw us, whatever it is, sack, fumble, we've got to continue to get better at that. Obviously, this program is built on the ball, and we got to find ways to get the ball back for our offense.
How important is Coughlin been in being able to rush the passer like that?
He's really starting to come into his own. We say every week it's important to him. He wants to be an elite. He wants to be an elite pass rusher. He works very, very hard at it. He studies film. He works hard on and off the practice field, and the benefits are starting to show up for him.
You haven't faced a running quarterback like Adrian Martinez essentially this year. What challenges does that bring for your defense?
It's you got to defend all 11 guys at all times, and we got to do an elite job of constricting him and taking away rush lanes. There's two types of ways that he's going to run the football. It's designed run, quarterback run, where there's a puller with an offensive lineman, and or the scramble. Some of their most successful plays have been the play after the play. So we've got to do a great job of keeping him in the pocket. Guys like Carter Coughlin have to come through for us there, and then we got to make sure that we're sound in our fits with our linebackers and our secondary when it's designed quarterback run.
What have you seen out of J.D. Spielman as just a playmaker?
He's I think he's an unbelievable player in the slot. It seems like every game that we watch or every cut up that we're in, no matter what the down and distance, he's always making a big play in that cut up. We need to know where he is at all times. Our secondary needs to know where he is at all times. Morgan's a heck of a receiver for him too. So I think they have two elite threats out there that we've got to be in position to stay on top of all day long.
What have you, worked on in practice this week to, repair that pass defense?
We stay with our process. We work first and second down. We work third down today. We'll do green zone tomorrow, and we emphasize what our techniques are and what we're doing within the game plan to do that, and we take it on a daily basis and change our best.
What have you noticed in the development of Stacey just over the last few weeks?
Just the confidence he's playing with. I thought that third quarter was huge for him. He gave us an added element there. Especially in the RPO game, if we could take away the initial throw, that we could create some pass rush, and that was big for us. Whether it's Big O, Winston came on, Jared Gibson had a big sack for us. Carter we've already spoken about. But as those guys continue to build better, that's going to make our whole defense better.
Coney Durr had a great first quarter for you guys. I think 3 pass breakups. How exciting is that to see from a secondary?
It's a positive, right? Coney's worked really hard. He's taken everything to heart. What's happened, this first part of the season. Nobody wants to improve more than Coney Durr, and we're excited to see him in action this week. He's had an awesome week of practice so far, and anxious to get him out there in a position where he can make some plays.
We've seen the development of Jamal Teague this year.
Yeah, that is a guy that plays hard right there on the interior. He's very nimble for a big man inside, elite feet, good strength, upper body power, able to throw and shed blocks. He's a guy that we're certainly excited that we have for the future.